Hi, it's Greg Otten here with MaritimeGardening.com, and today I'm going to do a couple tips on planting your fall crops. The approach I use, doing it the easy way. Alright, so stay with me and let's go through this. Alright, so here we've got a garden where I had some potatoes growing. There's a couple garlic in there too. And I've been eating the potatoes. This section here has been harvested. And about 2 weeks ago, when I pulled potatoes from this area, I put some lettuce seeds down. I just did it in a really haphazard way. And I put some lettuce seeds down, I watered it, and then I put a bit of this hay mulch back on top. And I really haven't done anything since, and it's been quite dry here. But still the lettuce came up. That's not a perfect row or anything like that. I just did this sort of hippie garden approach. I'll thin it later, but anyway, they're growing, and they'll be a good size by late September, I anticipate. Anyway, so I'm going to show you how I do that over here, right? So let's just get this camera stuck in here. Alright, so here's the garden where I had my potatoes. This area here is where I harvested some. I'll keep harvesting them as the summer goes on, and for the next few weeks I'll replace them with, you get too late in August here in Nova Scotia where I live, this part of Canada. It's zone 6, but technically, or at least where I live, high elevation coastal area, it doesn't behave like that at all. It gets a lot colder, a lot quicker here. Anyway, so this is an area where I haven't planted anything. So I'm just going to move this mulch aside for a minute. This is just hay, not straw, just hay, seedy hay from a horse's stable, full of horse byproducts, I guess. But anyway, the hay is a better mulch than straw in certain regards because it has more nutrients in it, right? The hay is the part the horses eat. Horses don't eat straw, right? Straw is often used as bedding. So the hay does have the seeds, but that also means it has higher nutrient content, so it feeds your soil better. Anyway, that's a mulch conversation. We're not talking about mulch today. This soil is bone dry. It's gotten quite dry. I mean, you go down far enough, there's some moisture here. But anyway, it's pretty good soil. And I don't believe potatoes are, I don't think they take too much out of a soil. I think it's a good thing to plant leafy green behind. So what do we got here? Today I'm going to plant a little bit of cilantro. This is a good time to plant cilantro because in a couple months you're going to have more tomatoes than you know what to do with, and you're going to be wanting to make some salsa. So just make a little row. Put these in the ground. That's all the cilantro I got of this variety. I have another variety called Vietnamese cilantro that I have as well. I put those down, put the soil back on top. That row's done. I'll just put that pack there so I know where they went. And now what I'm going to try to plant some spinach. Spinach don't like heat, but they're going to spend the next couple weeks germinating, and then they're going to do a little growing, it's a snail. And then by the time they're, about this high, it's going to be getting a lot cooler. It will be in September, and I think they'll be very happy. So we'll see. Doesn't matter, because for most people, their gardening's done this time of year, so hopefully I'll have some nice spinach by late September, early October. Spinach grow pretty fast. So there's the spinach. This just takes minutes. I mean, you do it, you pull your potatoes, and then you put some seeds in the ground. So that's the spinach. Oh, darn it. And over here, what can I put here? Something else. Something that grows fast. Here's some lettuce. This is romaine lettuce called Paris Island Cos. the technical name of the variety. I find these grow really fast. And that's what I have growing in that part of the garden. So I put the seeds down, almost like a grass seed. There, that's done. Okay, seeds are planted. Close these up. And we just put our mulch back on. This is just light hay. So as you could see with earlier in the video, I showed you the lettuce. The seedlings got no problem getting through an inch of hay. 3 or 4 inches might be a problem, but I'm just putting an inch on here. And the only reason I'm putting this hay on is because it's a hot time of year, and this keeps some of the sun off the soil so it doesn't dry out as much. I don't have to water this every day. I don't want to have to water it every day. That's a real thing. I don't have an irrigation system in my garden. I use mulch. And I do most of my planting. I direct seed in the spring, and the rain takes care of everything. And so this time of year I'm putting in a fall crop. I gotta water this myself. Holy smokes, that's a real pain. So I make it easy on myself by just adding this little bit of mulch here, and these should have no problem getting through it. And I'll come back and check in a week to see if they've poked through the ground and just observe their progress. Oops. Alright, so that's how we do it. Taking a potato garden and turning it into a spinach, cilantro, and lettuce garden for a fall crop. That's the easy way to get your fall crops going. I know other people start them in pots and then they transplant them out and all that sort of stuff, which is great. And if you enjoy doing that, go ahead. I find that a bit of a pain. This took minutes, right? And it's just gonna, once I get some water on here, I'm not gonna water it for 3 or 4 days, and if we get a bit of rain, it should be fine. And you know, in about a week or so, there's gonna be stuff growing here. And in a month or so, there's gonna be stuff I can eat. And all it took was a matter of minutes. So to me, that's easier, a much more relaxing way to go about securing your fall crops. So hope this was helpful. If you enjoyed this content, like us on Facebook, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and check out our podcast, maritimegardening.com. Until next time, get out there, get at it, have fun in your garden. Thanks, bye.